Good morning, welcome. Right up, take it to front seat. How does that work? Welcome to Bright Coffee. It's wonderful to have a full room, but I'm so glad that you're here. We did have a little, a new member welcome this morning prior to this, so some of you got here and the door was closed, that's why. But if you're a new member or raise your hand, so we have some new members, glad that you're here today. Great opportunity to welcome you. The company you were welcome right before Friday Coffee is you get to experience Friday Coffee. I'm glad that you're doing that. So first off, I want to thank our sponsors, Nutribune, White Paper, and Mark's here, and others from Nutribune, and they're going to talk a little bit more. Our rules, we are on Zoom, and I know Ashley's running that. How many do we have on Zoom joining us? 20 on Zoom, so that's great. Look at this, 20 plus 20. So so glad that everybody's participating in Friday Coffee, but we ask that if you are joining us on Zoom, obviously, so prevent any undetected background noise that you might have, but we do want you to participate, so when we go around and do introductions, we're gonna ask you to unmute and introduce yourself also, and then if you have questions, Ian, or announcements, we want you to unmute yourself and do that as well. As far as the program goes, we ask that you don't record any part of the program to use without permission. So just kind of a basic housekeeping rules for you. So let's start with introductions. So the last one in is to be the first one to be introduced. So we'll go around the room, introduce yourself and your company.
I'm Nicole Shevers, and my husband Andy. I own Yoga Club downtown.
Yeah, that's good.
Leslie Davis, Keller Williams Realty.
Bree Jeton, Energy Team. I'll let my daughter tell they will be.
Bradley Jeton, Energy Team, manufacturer's rep for a frequency device that actually scans your body real time and tells you where you're out of balance, attitude, and healthy, and then it actually has ability to correct that with a little frequency device that we do with free scans to help show you what that does.
Good morning, I'm Lori Helsher with Cameron, Missouri.
I'm Mike Murders. I'm with State Fair Community College, primarily in Sedalia, but other campuses, as you know, like the lake. But we're actually starting a partnership with Lincoln University, and we'll be here and start supporting Jefferson City as we are supposed to. And so that's why I'm part of the chamber.
I'm Taylor Dana with Holland Family Chiropractic.
Good morning, Deb Bushman, Holland Family Chiropractic.
I'm Kristen Dreer. I'm an agent for Shelter Insurance.
Frank Isaac, Evening Rotary.
Joe Turnak, Inter Workforce Solutions.
Jose Ramos, Minority Business Council. Bob Fenneball, retired. Steve Furman, Crucial Leaders.
Stephanie Lehman, CNS Business Services.
Penny Smith with the Show Me State Air Show coming in September 16 and 17.
Janet Ware-Inlow, SSM Health.
Gary Plummer with the Chamber. Dan Basil, Home Helpers.
I'm Lori Pitts with the Chamber staff. Ashley Tim, Chamber, excuse me.
Andy Fechtel, Effective Beverage, Chamber Chair.
Mark Wilson, News Review.
Jack Main, under the news tribute.
Kara McNabb, also with White Paper.
Tom Brunel, Real Engineering Resources here in Jefferson.
Tracy King, AT&T.
Corey Hill, just regard reflector.
Rachel Bush, All Seasons Roofing.
Roger Grizzly, Barnett, and Higher Education.
Darcy Frank, American Cancer Society. Ira Moore, Animal Medical Center.
Jay Moore, Chamber Staff.
Rebecca Brown, Chamber staff.
I'm Claudia Young with the library, and I think 2023 is a great year to get a library card.
I know it's 2022, right?
It's all good. It's all every year.
I'm Dr. Brandon John with the Library.
Diane Gillespie, Pension Business Bureau. Natalie Newville, the library. I agree with Claudia's message.
Brittany Wade, Covenant Chiropractic and Wellness, and newly Covenant Pediatrics.
Rudy B, 59, outdoor pleasure. And then Red Slipper Warrior Project.
Katrina Tinnen, Central Bank, and Red Slipper Water Project.
Mike Lester, City Council. Matt Solomon, River City Habitat New Restore.
Susan Williams, Habitat for Humanity, and it's a great year to help out the house and the library card.
Aaron Clark, Warren Photography.
The other Aaron Clark, with the City of Dunklin and Public Health House.
Very good. Okay, and those that are on Zoom, if you would like to unmute, let us know that you're here.
Nancy Gratz, Gratz Real Estate and Auctioneering. Friday, good morning coffee.
Morning all, Kyle with RSA Contracting.
Randy Bullington with SSM Health.
Rochelle Weaver, Cumulus Media.
Kristen
Paula Benny,
Sullivan.
CNS Business Services.
Kristen Sullivan with Missouri Women's Business Center and your YP treasurer.
Jamie Meyer with RMI.
Christy DeVere, Image Mark Marketing and Advertising.
Lynn Cannon with CRMU Amphitheater.
Lori Schulmeyer
Hey,
with
y'all.
Capital Region MU Healthcare Amphitheater.
Anyone else? Okay, well, welcome everybody. I mentioned that we had some new members here at our welcome. Just to announce some other new members that joined the chamber since we last were together at a Friday coffee. Christian leaders, doctors down there, yeah. Energy team, that's the Thomas, see there. Homemakers Plus, Victoria, yes, she wasn't with us and I didn't hear on Zoom. Missouri Rights to Life, Susan Klein. Raising Solutions, Colby Baker. I thought he was going to join us. Someone must have come up today. And then Quail Valley Veterinarian Clinic, Angie Gallup, Midwest Infrastructure Coatings. The other, oh, look, Colby Baker there too. I guess he had two companies, you know, so very good. We welcome our new members. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Mark, and he's going to go over sponsor spot.
How you doing? Morning. 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 Thank you very much. So, how many know what Flypaper is? One person. Thank you, Natalie. Flypaper, cool name, right? We build websites. We take care of websites. We do everything else digital with your website. We want to sell your website. We want you to have a good website. Year 2023, get a new library card, build a house, get a new website. In that order. So, do you want to just take a couple minutes to say, we are part of the News Tribune. I'm the general manager of News Tribune, been here about 6 months in Jefferson City. Had my first bout with this dam, trying to get up my driveway to get out this morning, scratch my car. I'll be using one of our advertisers, Midmo Gids, to help me fix that later. So, yes, it was a great morning to get here. We got a great team. We got Jack, we got Audrey, we got Kara. This is the Flypaper team that's associated with News Tribune, but they are their own team. I am very fortunate to have a great team to take care of websites, things like that. I think we run about 60, 62 websites, which we can add more. Don't let that scare you. Very good people. They know what to do. Jack's going to talk a little bit more about the website building, things like that. I gave you everybody on the card. If you don't have one, let me know. 3 ways also about the News Tribune and how to get your stories, story ideas, things that we need to know. We need help. We have a staff of about 27 in the newsroom, but we need your help to tell us what we should be writing about, what we should be covering. If you have an event, we got a great business reporter named Cameron. Excellent work, takes care of all that stuff. Use this card, send you some information. So now I'll turn it over to Jack. Yeah.
Alrighty, so can I get a show of hands of who here has a website? Okay, so most of you, do you all enjoy dealing with the website people? Do you like the communicator well?
One.
Not your problem? Yep, that sounds about right. So that's what we do a little bit differently this year. So my job specifically is to meet with all of my clients. I have to meet with them once a month. If you don't want to meet, that's fine. I can send it over or do some other kind of reporting, do Zoom meetings. Any way you want to meet, we just want to meet with you so we can change your website. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the presentation. Oh, this is. Let's look at this one.
No. Oh, you did. What do you got? Right?
No, different one. I made changes like that. So I got it on this.
So, is there any questions about? Any questions on the news review? I can cover real quick. We're in the fire presentation. Sorry, Steve.
There is one.
Hey, what's going on?
Any chance you're gonna start delivering again in Callaway County?
We deliver in Galloway County, don't we? We don't deliver to your house? Is it on a rural area? Okay, so rural areas and things like that, just so you know, we're actually delivering by mail. It is same day mail, but we know that Sunday, you might not get it on Sunday, obviously mail doesn't run. So on Sunday, it's delivered on Monday, but we do have, do you get your paper by carrier on Sunday? Do we do that?
No.
Okay, I need your address to see what we can do to get at least a Sunday paper to you, carrier wise.
Okay.
So what we do is we have some routes that are mailed during the week, and then on Sunday, we go ahead and deliver that to you, so you have that day. Okay, get your information. That's a great question. Other questions about the news tribune? Help me out here. Anybody? Nothing? What is news tribune? I'm sorry.
Something to talk about.
Just because you're a young guy.
I can talk about the next two slides that we're gonna be after these slides. So we love having our sponsors for Friday Coffee, and if you would like to be a sponsor too, just sign up. You get announcements before, you get the program here. He's not ready to do. Okay. And you also get to do a presentation here. So we have Friday Coffee every other month, and so I believe in 23 we have all of our sponsors committed for. But if you want to sign up for 2024, we'd love to have you be a sponsor. We co-sponsor with Cumulus, and I know that Rochelle joined us on Zoom. Cumulus represents a variety of radio stations, and Rochelle will work with you after your Friday Coffee on a message of 20-25 commercial spots that they will share on the radio. So that's Friday Coffee. We're so happy to have a partnership with our business members for the sponsorship and our sponsors. So pretty good. Anything else?
So the News Tribune is the local daily newspaper that comes in print and online digital every single day. And what I like to say usually about the newspaper, when you do this, print is not dead. Okay, print is not dead. Okay, people still read the paper. We don't give it to them. I'll let you come and answer the phones because they are nasty. They are upset that we didn't get it to them. Do we deliver during the snowstorm just now? Yes. Do we deliver the racial? Yes. I would say we deliver just as much, if not more, than a mailman when it's bad weather outside, because we try to get that paper to everybody because they need to know. So yes, print is not dead. Please read us. I don't care if you read us online or in print, just read us. Right? I can tell you right now that we have more people reading us than at any other time in the past. So you can say all day, you don't send enough papers out, you don't print enough papers, you print less papers. That is true, but more people read us every single day, coming through our website, through our e-edition, or through print. Okay? Yes, sir. Thank you for the question, by the way.
Yeah.
It's not about the newspaper.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
How many subscribers do you have actually reading that? And what area do you have?
Great. Good question. So our subscribers, we have about 50,000 readers still. 50,000 readers. If you think about Jeff City proper, how many people are in Jeff City? 43,000 is what Google says. So you can think that we cover from Jeff City all the way to Callaway County to Fulton, out to California. We have a California paper as well, but our footprint is Jeff City, Cole County, Callaway County. What's California?
Monaco.
Okay, Monaco. So
6
we
months,
cover
that's
that.
pretty good that you know those things.
I can't say that. I don't want to say that. Monaco? I never said it. So yes, we still have those. Now, on our website, we still have, every single month, we have 155,000 people coming to our website. So if you think about it, 50,000 of those could be our subscribers. Another, what, 2/3 of that, or another 2/3 of those come to our website that aren't necessarily subscribers. So again, people are reading us constantly, whether they're coming to our website or taking our paper. Now I'm gonna shut up and Jackie's ready, so.
Yeah, we gotta keep moving.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go through that.
Or Andy's not gonna get to talk. He's my chairman, so he is my boss, so be careful.
Why do you need a website? Since you already have one, I'm gonna kind of skip over this. You already know why. Form fills, people know where to find you, establishes legitimacy. The problem is, Is it easy to make a website? Yes, it's very, very easy to make a website. You go to Wix.com, pay $29.99, use one of their 50 billion templates that they have, and copy and paste all my information. The problem is it easy to make a good website? It is not. And why is that? It is this scary word called search engine optimization. Now, what does that mean? It means making Google like you. There's other search engines, you've probably heard of Bing. 90% of the web traffic that is searched on the internet, 90% of the searches are done through Google. 10% of them are done through Bing, and the number one most searched thing on Bing is Google. So you're gonna need to make Google happy. Now, how do we do that? Content and keyword research. So content is going to be the verbiage that is on your site. We need to appeal to Google. So that's getting all the services that you offer listed on individual pages, kind of having everything sectioned out so that it's nice and neat. The keyword research, so we actually go through each month during those reporting and look at the keywords that you guys are showing up for that you want to target for. I've actually brought in a couple of examples of just one slide from the report that we would normally go over with you every month. So you can see over here, it's all of those keywords that he's showing up for. And this guy just has a website, he doesn't do anything extra. He's very happy with it right now. So we can see the amount of volume that's being searched each month, so you can kind of see how it trends. I'm going to skip ahead one more. This is over work. So you can see around in June, the economy took a bit of a dive. So we kind of see that reflected, especially in any of our housing related things. So roofing contractors, HVAC, home inspections is another big one that kind of got hit. Which just kind of gives us a lot of good information, not only for us to know what keywords we want to optimize for, but for the business owner, just to kind of see how things are trending and see if it lines up with what they're kind of experiencing. So we know we need to do content research. What else do we need to do? Well, there's a little bit more. That's going to be title tags, meta descriptions, headings, internal linking, alt tags, page load speed, schema markup, URL optimization, and mainframe database plugin. I made that last one up, but you can tell these are all kind of nonsense words that you probably don't have time to learn about or deal with, and that's kind of where we come in. It's also changing constantly. Google has made about, what's the number, about 1,000 changes in the past year. Each one of those will affect how you are ranking on Google. So it's something that does not stop. We know a lot of people have sites that we all kind of set it and forget it. So they create the site and you don't hear from them ever again, like you mentioned. That's not how it should work. We need to be changing things. For example, just a really quick off the top, my head version is HVAC. You're going to be advertising sometime a year for AC repair and sometime a year for heater repair. So it's kind of changing that site just a little bit every month to kind of get, I guess, brownie points from Google. So we can help. We do pretty much all of it. Our online presence package is going to be the website package that we offer. And that includes other things. You get a website, you get the monthly things. You get the local listings, so that's things like Yelp, the Google My Business, which is free. If you guys don't have Google My Business, I imagine most of you do at this point. They're free and very easy to set up. We also do display ads. This is going to be kind of external marketing. Truthfully, I think if you're running a website, you're not doing any kind of advertising with it. Unless you're in a very niche industry, you're not going to get found. Half of the front page of Google is all advertisements. And what is the last page time you scroll to the second page of Google? I'm guessing never. Most people do not go to the second page of Google. If you're not on the first page, you will not be found. So doing other things like the display ads, the Facebook ads, the streaming ads, and all things like that are kind of what we handle. So if there's anything like that you're interested in, character salesperson, she is absolutely wonderful. We'll absolutely take care of you. So I've also included a QR code, just kind of if anyone wants to look into that, it's just links to a document, kind of how to set up things you guys can do for free to kind of start that web presence there. And then I will skip ahead.
And we're done.
Yeah. Cool. So, no, you're good.
No,
we did just fine. So let's move on.
I know you have some prizes to give away here.
Oh, you wanna do that right now?
Go ahead.
You got a sponsorship. All right, so first we have flag paper stuff, we got the whiskey glass with the cocktail, or something, an old fashioned recipe on it. Customers who stick, that's the tagline for flag paper. Customers who stick, get it? Clever, we didn't think of it, but it's clever, right? Okay, cool. So that one first, that will be,
I'm gonna give your picture.
that's gonna be Nicole Shepers.
Right.
Maybe the last one.
Stand up.
Yeah. Got you. This is how we work, right? This is how we work. That's fun at work. Ray Jensen?
I'm following you. And.
All right, we got one more thing. One more thing, $250 worth of Facebook ads. I said $250 worth of Facebook ads. That's awesome. Okay, somebody, Kit. Yes. So, but we got you.
All right, thank you. And I already talked about the great sponsorship and you sponsor like this. Thank you guys. All right, I've got some quick announcements for our chamber. This is one opportunity for you to network. We have this every month. Another way to network we have every month is Chamber Connections. It's different. It's from 4 to 5:30. It's at a chamber member restaurant or bar, and we have a co-host. So this month it's January 19th. It's at Bones, and our co-host is Mediacom Bolt and Extreme. So hope you join us. It's from 4 to 5:30. Bring your business card. Great networking. Another event that you can register for is our annual meeting. That's the end of this month on the 31st, and you can see that we are going to be honoring Gasper, and he's our outgoing chairperson for 2022, as in addition to the other chamber member board members and leaders, and then we're going to announce the 2022 Chamber Chairman's Award, and then we're going to have Andy here. He's going to be presenting his goals for 2023. So that event is the 31st. It's a breakfast meeting at 7:30 in the Hawthorne Main Community Room. That's on Amazon. If you haven't been, it's a nice facility. We appreciate Hawthorne for letting us use that. Tickets are $25, and you can get a table. The tables are for 6 people. They're $175. You get a little recognition, get that reserved. Other than that, it's open seating, so get a chance to meet another chamber member. $25 for those tickets. Any questions about any of the chamber things we haven't shown? All right. I did have another announcement. I'm sorry, Gary. You want to talk about your business roundtable you have?
Sure. Yeah, the board of directors this year decided that we needed to create this program that will generate more interaction between the chamber and small business owners. And so we are starting on February 9th. That's the tentative date. The first of 6 in 2023. So what you're going to be seeing are 6 of these events, First Friday Coffee, and then on the alternating months, you'll see 6 small business roundtables. We are still recruiting facilitators and sponsors for that series. If you have an interest, please reach out to me and we'll talk more about this opportunity. But the agenda is going to be driven by the small business owners that are in the room. So we think it's an exciting new concept. Look forward to launching it next month.
And as a reminder, the new schedule, so the next time that we will have this Friday coffee is March 10th. And we'll show every other month. It's a little bit different, but I think it's a wonderful opportunity. And we're really excited about the small business roundtables and the benefits that they're going to provide for our members. So it's a great program. And so now, in today's program, Gary, do you want to introduce our presenter?
I will. The guy that is standing over there by the flags.
It'd be nice.
Yeah. I heard rapping or something. Anyway, Andy Fechtel is chairman of the board for the chamber in 2023. He comes from Fechtel Beverage and Distributing, fourth generation family business here in Jefferson City. His dad, Bernie, you can see on the wall over there, was chamber chairman a few years back. And Andy's already a well-established leader in our community, having chaired both the Convention Business Bureau, United Way, and very engaged in other community organizations. We're very fortunate to have him in the role this year at the chamber. And I think he's going to talk to you a little bit about our strategic plan and what some of his priorities are for the coming year. So help me welcome Andy Fechtel.
Thank you, everybody. Susan mentioned at the beginning, don't record any of this stuff. After having my dad be chamber chairman, the chamber has also asked me to say they're not responsible for anything I might say. Keep that one. Thank you all for being here today. This is exciting. Whether or not you know it, this is the value the chamber membership has, right? It's getting together, it's networking, it's hearing about opportunities to grow your business. One of the things they said I'll talk about at the annual meeting is my goals for the year. My goals are your goals, right? It's about advancing the economy of Jefferson City and helping our members grow. And we need your input for that. We need your feedback for those things. So use these opportunities for networking, but also use them to share, you know, what's happening in the business environment for a lot of small businesses in the community. We tackle issues like workforce development, housing issues. We do government relations type work, all of those things. And the value the chamber brings is many of your firms are probably a little too small to have people in-house do those things on your own, right? And we can help do those things for you. So the more we know about what's happening and the things that you guys are experiencing every day, the troubles you have, hurdles you need to overcome, obstacles you're seeing in the city, county, you know, any of those kind of levels, that's what our staff is here to help you guys with. So thank you for coming to this one. Continue to come to future Friday coffees, chamber connections, any event that the chamber has, and give us feedback. That's what we need to grow this organization. It's a membership-led organization, right? And you guys are the members. So it's the collective opinions of everyone that we move forward with. And we don't get that if we don't talk, right? So let's talk more about those things. We've got a lot of issues to tackle in Jefferson City. I don't know what my slides are.
I know.
So.
I have slides.
The chamber is doing.
I'm not American. I thought you worked that out.
So we're gonna kind of go through some of these things. One thing Gary said for me, when he handed me my notes, is tell what you're excited about. I recently had to change this portion of my speech. I got married last year. My wife and I are expecting a little one in July, which is at the doctor's office the other day, and Dr. Rodwood was like, oh, it's gonna be a really exciting year for you. And I was like, yeah, chamber stuff, like we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And she's like, I'm with the babies, right? So I'm excited about the baby and being chamber chairman in 2023. Anyway, I did say that. If this is being recorded, please.
Yes, we like
show
that.
So when we're looking at our strategic plan, you know, this is a compilation. Again, we had a big strategic planning meeting with a lot of our members, a lot of our board members, and those kind of things, and we built this plan out of there. The big pillars that our chamber is here for is to provide valuable services to our small business, advocate for those businesses, enhance talented workforce, champion the competitive advantages of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and then obviously to strengthen membership here, right? We got to be a viable organization to continue to do this for another 130 years, right? If I don't mess it up this year. So that's also an important pillar I've added in there to make sure we're there. But that's what we do. There's some sub things in there. We've started a minority business council. You know, that you kind of mentioned from here today. We've got young professionals, things we're working on. We're going to tackle really hard over the next few months and years, the housing problems in Jefferson City. That's a big pillar. We've got to get that fixed. Nothing else we can do in Jeff City is going to matter if we don't have more housing. And that's it, period, right? Whatever those plans may be, can be different or change or anything. We can attract a talented workforce, but where are we going to go when they get here, right? So we've got to tackle housing. That's our biggest initiative, I think, that we'll have to tackle as a chamber. And it's getting the county and the city and all the parts involved, private investors, businesses around this table, to be on the same page and moving that forward. It's not a unique problem that Jeff City's having. Wall Street Journal earlier this year talked about how that's a national problem. Every community in the country is facing housing problems right now. The ones that are able to attack that are the ones that are gonna be successful. They're gonna be the ones that get the young professionals in, they're gonna be the ones that are attracting more workforce, but we gotta figure something out with that, right? So we're gonna be taking a hard dive here, hopefully in the next few weeks, doing some focus group studies, those kinds of things, on how we attract workforce and how we attack housing. So please give us input, please give us your support out in the community as well, talking to elected officials and those kind of things, but we've got to get affordable housing in Jefferson City. So that's probably the biggest goal I would put out there on your all shoulders, that I have, and that kind of falls into, multiple levels of this, bringing value, getting people to live here and support your businesses. Advocates, we're gonna have to do it, government brings in, workforce, helps us when we're doing the affordable side too, work with diversity, equity, inclusion, all those kind of things. Let's see what we're gonna talk about. But what's that? Oh, that's it, okay, good. If we look back, that's really kind of the big stuff. I mean, does anybody have any questions for me about anything? I'm a fast talker, so if you didn't hear any of that, you can read my notes after the meeting. Oh, yeah, thank you.
Before we start the video, do we have time for it, or do we want to move on? We have time? Okay, all right, great.
You got time?
We have a video to back up.
It's bloopers if you see it. Oh, bloopers, okay. This is video, any questions we have? Is that your thing?
I'm gonna pause this really quick. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna try to figure out how to turn up the volume.
I think you honestly have to do it on the now. Volume button on the now.
I don't think you're gonna want to see me crawl.
You don't wanna jump over the table for these now. I was like, with everyone in the room, I'm like, oh, they go.
Is that it? Try it.
Okay.
That's it. This is how loud as it goes, I guess.
That thing's pretty loud.
Yeah, that thing is louder than the speaker.
We're just gonna roll with it.
I tried, sorry.
Well, that last guy was good looking. We need some more of English. Natalie did the video for us on that one. I can tell you from my side. I'm just gonna go with this. So as you can see, we've got a lot of stuff happening at the chamber. We briefly discussed it. We hope you come back to more Friday coffees, come to Chamber Connections, hear more about those things, give the input for those things. And remember, we are your organization, right? We're here to serve you. We're here to take your input. We're here to put it together with everybody's and move Jefferson City forward. When we were talking at our board retreat to put together the strategic plan, I think one of the council members that were up there is, talking about, we're all going to the same destination. We just kind of maybe are taking different routes to get there. The one thing I hope that you'll see from the chamber is we're at least interested in leaving the driveway, right? Like we're going to just start going on some stuff and boldly venture out and make decisions and make moves rather than just kind of analyze everything to that too. So please give us your feedback so we can move forward. We can leave the driveway together. Get a library card, build an house, get a website, have a beer.
He didn't ask if he had any questions. He doesn't know.
Oh, yeah, anybody have any questions? This is why I'm supposed to listen to that feedback I told you to get.
Okay. All right, now we have a new announcement. We want to hear from you. Does anybody have anything? They want you, oh, Janet, look, Rick stood up.
Evening Rotary has got an Uno tournament. And you do not need to know how to play, we'll teach you. They even taught me last year. February 17th, 6 p.m., right next door here at Grace Episcopal Church, got $15 tickets, and it includes hot dogs and chili.
Good, Janet.
Okay, so SSM Health, Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation. We're staying in our current location at the JCMG Orthopedic Center, but we've expanded to a new location where we'll offer the full array of services, and we've introduced a new women's health therapy. So that is all happening at the West YMCA, called the Hartsville YMCA. And our ribbon cutting is next Friday at 11:30, and we hope you guys will all come. It will be brief, but you'll get to meet the people who are doing the services there. And we're giving away T-shirts that say "Make muscles, not excuses." So please come.
Good one. Anybody else? A kid?
A lot of you in this room have heard of the Red Sliver Warrior Project, and we have some wonderful volunteers and supporters in this room, so thank you for that. If you don't know much about us or anything about us, www.redsliverwarrior.com. We have an annual gala. This year it will be, not gala. Well, sure, it's Saturday, February 11th. It's our 4th annual, biggest fundraiser of the year. Black tie, 16-piece big band. They Michael Bublé, Frank Sinatra, amazing food, amazing talent. 10 vocalists, some of the best vocalists in Missouri will be there. We have some special guests. It's the most fun fundraiser you'll go to. Maybe next to the chamber. I'm working on that. It's a good time. I would appreciate your support.
Very good. Anybody else?
Yeah, the Capital City Job Center and the library have monthly hiring events. And you want to sign up, you can get for employees, it's a great connection. We do it every month. We have one on the 19th, and then this month, next week, Thursday. And then we have one on the 16th, month after, and then the 16th month after that.
Sorry. Go ahead, Tom.
Fechtel Engineering quietly starting our 23rd year. We work outside of Jeff City a lot, all across state and in Kansas. And we have a new logo. We'll be doing something with that a little bit later, but just a quick example of some of the different things that we do. The reason we are kind of quiet is that we're working on the new state tech buildings out there, their foundations. We are working on in Emporia, Kansas, working on some stream bank stabilizations over there and to keep their water supplies from silting in Kansas. And we are working on a waste facility in St. Louis that will divert trash to cement kilns to replace coal as a part of the get away from coal national push, international push. Really, a lot of cement comes from the international companies.
Great, good information. Stay on that, we'll cross over. Rudy, wait.
Just to remind you, to provide legislation, working on all legislation for the support government pay raise, so state workers have money to hire services and that. And I know Dave and I and Burns are all for it, but we need people to go through all the legislation and explain to them in order to support the government pay raise, 8.75%. It sounds high, there's inflation, and trying to keep up is not out of balance.
Darcy?
Yes, Tuesday, the days for American Cancer Society fundraisers. Monday, May 8th is our Farm to Table event, and Friday, June 2nd is our Rita Collection Full County.
Covenant Pediatrics is a new pediatric clinic here in Jefferson City over in the Hyde Park area. And we have a new physician, Dr. Hannah Strong, who is pro-parent choice. She wants to be a team member with you to help you make decisions with your child and not make the decisions for you. So if you're interested in transitioning your child, give us a call and she'd be happy to see you.
Hi, Show Me State Air Show. We have a show coming September 16, 17. We are currently looking for partners. The show is all about celebrating our veterans and military members and supporting them. Certainly open to anybody who wants to talk to me. showmestateairshow.org.
Anyone online want to make an announcement? Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Let's stand up at Frank, because Frank's.
Yeah, Frank.
But I go ahead and be the Restore manager. Yay! I'll check that as a Restore, but because of a grant we got from United Way, we have a program called the Home Repair Program. So not only do we need to worry about building new housing, we need to be preserving the housing stock that we have in town. So it is a program that will help people with critical repairs on their home, and we have volunteers who will help, and then it's a small 0% interest loan to help them with those repairs that they can afford. So if you're interested or know somebody, let me know.
Crucial Leaders will start the next cohort program for supervisory development, Feb 24th. It's a 10-month program, covers a wide range of topics and a wide array of learning modalities. So if you have supervisors that you want to develop.
Okay. Anybody online want to make an announcement?
Susan, can I say that real quick? Can you hear me okay? All right.
You might follow.
I got this one scroll in.
Go ahead and make your announcement.
Okay, sorry. Christy DeBeer with ImageMark here. We are publishers of the Home Show Guide. If you're not familiar with the Home Show, it's at the Capitol Mall, sponsored by the HBA of Central Missouri. It's happening February 24th and 25th. If you want to get an ad in the Home Show Guide, we send it out to 20,000 local households in addition to what's at the Home Show itself. And just reach out to myself or John Benke, and I think Susan can probably get you our contact information if you're interested. Thank you.
Yeah, the Home Show, that's two good announcements there. Anybody else online have an announcement? Okay. Anything else that anybody wants to share? Was there,
What's that? Yeah, please support your local, favorite NFL team, the Chiefs. We're gonna make it.
Yeah, you are really, okay, well, that's it, we'll adjourn the meeting, I hope that you join us at another event, if it's not this event, find something that you can be active and connect and change, glad to have you here.